What is going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones giving you a drop a sun any chance I get. And now we are returning to doing some national finals reactions. Today, it's going to be really special because we are seeing the return of a country that sort of took a step back from doing national finals last year, but they're now giving it another shot. That country is Moldova. I remember being pretty entertained by their 2024 edition, and the 2025 auditions were pretty interesting to say the least. And I guess they were like so ashamed of the selection that they had to choose from that they decided, you know what, let's just withdraw from Eurovision this year. Which I gotta say, maybe that wasn't the right decision because I thought they did have some good choices to make. But now they've been talked into doing another edition of this contest. And I'm actually pretty thrilled for that. I've previewed all the entries. I think they have a really good pool this time. So I think they actually have something to work with here. Although judging by my apparel for this video, you can probably guess who I'm rooting for the hardest. I remember being very impressed with Cătălina Somac's Fever in 2024. I was pretty bummed that it wasn't submitted to the Malmo contest, but I think she has a lot of hype surrounding her song this time. I have to dress up in the pink attire so I can manifest a good score for her. After all, her song is titled Pink Margarita. Regardless of what happens, I'm looking for an entertaining show, and Moldova always knows how to pull that off at the very least. So I think I've done enough banter here and there. I should just get right into it and take a look at these songs. Make yourself comfortable as I get into Finala Națională. Alright, Artiom Topal. Let's hear it, buddy. Right. He's modeling himself as a CEO. A Peter Thiel type, if you will. Minus the evil. Oh my god, he has like all the stock markets right behind him at the graphics. That's interesting. Oh my god, look at his secretary, he's getting into the music. This guy is like Jordan Belfort if he had musical talent. Ooh! Little high note right there, okay. I hear you, Artiom. Yeah, this has like a really jazzy tone to it, you know? Ooh, look at those high heels. They're smoking red. I love those shoes. Oh, there you go. He's putting on the shades like a freaking boss. Alright. Good opener, okay. Okay, so that was Artiom Topal with Money. That one had a really interesting meaning to it. I think he's like sort of writing a song about greed and how it can take over people. At least that's what I'm getting from my first impression. And the way he like frames the staging too was also entertaining. Like he presents himself as like a CEO who has all these secretaries fawning over him to the point where they rip off his top. And he's just standing on his desk, making himself the king of the world and all that. So, yeah, I think this is sort of an interesting tune that he chose to submit to the contest. Realized I gotta roll back my chair a little bit. But, yeah, let's see where he falls in the official ranking. Alright, I believe we have Valleria going now. Ooh, kind of looks like Tilda Swinton a little. Sounds of the Lambs much? Yeah, I would not want to encounter that person in a hallway, anywhere. Alright, we got the silver getup over here. I really like the wardrobe choice. Alright, we got a very timid musical performance, but then we got the vocals raising up. Okay, so we're really working with a lot of blues and silvers here as like the color palette. Oh, that kind of looks like a little AI computer figure of some kind. Alright, the choreography is on point when it comes to the backup dancers. Ooh, I kind of like that little whistle right there. Almost sounds like something you would hear in a rainforest. All right. A call to end this performance. Okay, so that was Valleria with Valerian Steel. I believe that's the name of the song. And yeah, like, I like the color palette she's working with. It's interesting how she has the blues and the silver all over herself. I guess I'm sort of like struggling to understand the song's meaning. I would love for people to explain it in the comments if you're able to. Visuals were interesting. I like the backup dancers. They did a great job. But yeah, I don't know if this one's impressing me too much because the vocal performance, I don't know, it just wasn't there for me. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see Valerian Steel come out on top here. Adelisha is our next performer. So let's see what she's bringing here. Ooh, I kind of like the opening. Really builds up to something exciting. Ooh, nice. She's like a bad girl who isn't tamed. Ooh, we got the flames in the background, you know, symbolizing how high the temperature is rising. Ooh, I kind of like that little emerald piece that she's wearing around her neck. That's very fashionable. Ooh, it's kind of like a dragon's tail, just like slithering across the screen as she's doing her dance. Nice. Her and Hiccup would be good friends. Alright, there you go, Adelisha. Give us them vocals. You got it in you, girl. Ooh, nice. She's rising like a phoenix. Sort of like Conchita. There you go. Flap it all the way up to heaven. And boom, song complete. Alright, so we had Adelisha with Alegria. I believe that's the name of the song. And yeah, that one showed a lot of strong vocal power with it. I like how she played with the oranges. You know, of course, she had to because there's a lot of Phoenix imagery intertwined with the tune. Her backup dancers did a wonderful job, and she showed her true independent self on that stage. Yeah, I think she could end up with a decent score, probably in like the middle of the pack, if I were to make a prediction. Good stuff from her. Alright, Maxim Zavidia. That is the name of our next performer. I had him start on my notes, so let's see if he can pull off an excellent show. Ooh, already I love the woodwind instrument going on here. Alright, already the vocals are coming out strong. I like this. Ooh, yes, the percussion here is really strong. Ooh, yes, little booms. Alright, this one is making me bounce on my seat. Okay, we now have a red aesthetic going on here. And yellow, okay. We're capturing all the flag colors here. He's reminding people on the screen to, you know, dial number 4. Yeah, these backup dancers, yeah, they're working with it so well. Like, it's amazing. Give it to me, boy. Give it to me. I need that falsetto in my veins. There you go. That's a good finish. That's a good finish. That's a good finish. That's how you do it, Maxim. Okay, so that was Maxim Zavidia with Allo. I'm getting that name correctly. And I was really impressed by that one. I think that he had all the choreography down. The vocals, while, you know, a little bit underwhelming at times, really impressed me at other times. Maybe they'll have to, like, rework that a little bit if they get submitted. I like the visuals. I like the theme of the song where it's like he's trying to connect with his girl on the telephone, but I guess she's not responding, and he's like, please, baby, all right, I need to connect. Yeah, like, a lot of interesting colors, too. Like, I like how he played with all the flag colors in the Moldovan country. So, yeah, I think that one had a lot going on for it. I think we could see him actually end up with a decent score. Hopefully he does. Alright, so these are Evgenii and Avramov. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Oh my god. Bob the Tomato is coming to infiltrate the show. Okay, so we got a little bit of a silly vibe with this performance so far. Yeah, silver seems to be a very popular color for today's show so far. Oh my god! That graphic behind them. A flying potato. I mean, that accordion does sound very lovely. It does get into your ears very quickly. Here we go. The saxophone paired with the trap beat. Okay. Interesting sound. Okay. Well, that was something. Okay, so that was Finala Națională. Okay. That was pretty intriguing, I will say that. I guess maybe the song is about their love for tomatoes. I mean, that's what I was gaining from all the tomatoes with faces on the LED screens. Some of the music was well constructed. I like the accordions and saxophones, of course, but I just couldn't tell if that was music or their attempt at getting into Sausage Party, the cartoon. I'm sure they're nice guys. I guess I'm just struggling to get this one. Very funny though. All right. This is the one I'm anticipating. Cătălina Solomac. Let's hear it. All right, already I'm appreciating these pink graphics, baby. Already she just has the right attitude. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ooh, yes. Those thunderous drums right there, like boom. I don't even have that many notes. I'm just jumping to the music. Okay, there you go. Bring it up. Bring it to us, girl. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Pink Margarita with Cătălina Solomac. Loved it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Loved the pink aesthetic. The vocal power was very strong. I could tell it. I like the backup dancers too. The graphics, she really had a theme going on with it. You know, I will say some of the singing might not have been perfect, but I think she was able to show off enough vocal power that she will get a good score from the judges, alright? That's all I want to do. I just want to manifest a good score for Cătălina Solomac. At least put her in the top 3, okay? At least put her in the top 3, alright? That's all I ask. Jurors, please, okay? Alright, our next performer is Dayana. I wonder what she's serving us. Ooh, look at the little flower headpiece she's got right there. Alright, these vocals, not gonna lie, really impressive. Okay, is this a key change I'm hearing? Alright. Ooh, okay. Yeah, she showed off some real strength with her voice there. Yeah, I love the flashing light she's got going on here. Nice little lighting. Oh, and now it's speeding up a little bit. Ooh, okay. Ooh, my god. There's like lightning behind her. The steam is rising. Like, it almost kind of feels like a little apocalypse or something. Oh, her poor tree. Some piece of shit knocked it down. And the lights go dim. Wow. Okay, so Dayana's Doina. That was the song we just witnessed. That one, I gotta say, like, she had a real vision going on with that one. Of course, I don't speak Moldovan, so I'm not able to translate all the lyrics, but it definitely seems like a song that's very meaningful to her. Like, something dear to her heart, you know? There's like a lot of culture infused with it, and her dancers and drummer, I would say, like, were really into it. Probably like a lot of historical significance tied to it as well, you know? I guess that's what I could sense from like the tree being knocked down and all that. Yeah, I think this could actually earn a good score with the jurors, you know? It might even earn the ticket, who knows? Yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. This is another extremely hyped singer called Satoshi, named Satoshi. Oh, already the audience is going freaking nuts for this dude. Oh, there you go, you gotta pump up the crowd. You gotta pump up the crowd, baby. Yeah, I like the hip-hop that's infused with this, you know? He really knows how to rap and, you know, really have good enunciation. Ooh, you kind of hear the accordion being infused with the music. I like that. Oh, there you go, girl. Yeah, I think I can see the audience members just jumping up and down because they're just so excited for this guy. Like a lot of rock and hip hop that he's adding to this tune right here. Yeah, bro has a good flow. I'm not gonna lie. The flow ain't bad. The flow ain't bad. I love the sparks just flying everywhere, you know. Woo! Man! Yeah, that one's gonna take a lot of energy out of people. Okay, so Viva Moldova by Satoshi. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew this performance was gonna have a lot of energy to it, but I was not expecting a full-on party with this guy. So, yeah, I loved his hip-hop flow. He was really good at rapping, like very impressive, actually. And I like his backup vocalist that was, like, giving her vocals, like, in between verses and all that. She was doing a great job. I wish I knew her name. And, yeah, like, a lot of the color scheme that he was experimenting with, too, really shows off a lot of Moldovan pride. I could really tell. So, yeah, like, I probably am expecting him to get the ticket. I still love Cătălina. She's my girl, alright? But, yeah, Satoshi, he's a strong contender. Like, without question. Alright, so this is Sasha Flowers with We Fight Till the End. Okay. I remember liking his song quite a bit, so let's see what he's doing here. Alright, here we go. Standing on the stage alone with his piano. Alright, the thunderous drums sort of gives like a little fighting spirit. Woo, there you go. I love those vocals. The red lighting here is just so powerful. Let's go. Ooh, a lot of badassery with the rock music, baby. Oh my god, that splash of cymbals just like banging all over the place. There you go. Woo! There you go, Mr. Guitarist. Giving that fucking kick-ass solo. Okay. Alright, we're back to the piano. And that's how we close out. Alright, Sasha Flowers with We Fight Till the End. That song had a really awesome rock production to it. I really liked it. He's bringing some badassery to the whole stage performance. And his band was super into it as well. Like, he had great chemistry with those members. And I like how he played with the red lighting and the white lighting, of course. And yeah, it almost kind of reminds me of Survivor in a way. But this one had like a more suave demeanor to it, you know? Like with the leather jacket and everything. So, yeah. I think I would say I enjoyed that quite a bit. I remember starring at my notes and I don't think I was let down. Not at all. Alright, so this is Cristy Rouge, or Cristy Rogue. Ooh. Very film noir-esque. Ooh, yeah, this has a really classic feel to it. I feel like I'm watching Casablanca. Ooh, that cute black hat she's wearing right there. I gotta get me one of those. I like this percussion right here. It really like modernizes the whole like throwback feel to it. Alright, we got an interesting color palette here with the pinks and yellows. It almost seems like a bullseye, like what she's standing in front of. I love the lights that are like shining down on her as we like enter the bridge. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so Cristy Rouge, or Cristy Rogue, I would say. That was Bliss. I think it's Cristy Rouge. But anyway, regardless, that one had a real classic feel to it. Like the way she modernized the whole sound was really unique. I like the style that she's wearing. That hat was super adorable. And yeah, it almost has like a mysterious feel to it, you know? Like some of you would hear as you're walking along when it's nighttime and you're just entering the city environment, you know? I think she could probably end up with a decent score. We'll just have to see where she places. Alright, this is Ilinca with Running Through the Rain. Alright, it's ballad time, people. We're at that point in the show.
Maybe I was blind to see the way you looked right through me.
Yeah, it looks like she's noticing that her partner is not who he said he was. Alright, so much like Valleria, we got a lot of blues and whites going on here. Minus the silver, of course. Ooh, kind of like the single piano just playing there after the chorus. I like that. Oh, look at everybody holding up their lighters. They're getting into the spirit of the ballad. Ooh, look at that. A star, or like the sun rising. The sun shining down on the ocean was beautiful. I love that graphic. Oh, it's like a little meteor shower just flying into the ocean. That's kind of beautiful. End scene. Okay, so that was Running Through the Rain. This was by Ilinca Siviroveanu. I wanted to get her name correct on the pronunciation. But yeah, a pretty little ballad with some interesting visuals. I will say the lyrical content is a little bit standard. And I don't think the song does that much visually pleasing. Although some of the graphics on the LEDs were amazing. I gotta say that. Like the sun shining down in the ocean with the meteor shower taking place. That was cool. But yeah, I don't think I would say she has the potential to win this song. Although I still think Ilinca is very talented. Alright, this guy is named Bacho. His song is called Tata. Hang on there, Teddy. I got a song to perform. Alright, the clapping effects is something that stands out to me when it comes to the sound. Okay. Is he like making his teddy bear dance? Alright, now he's singing to the teddy bear. Okay, I like the bass line. The bass line sounds really good. I like how much it like vibrates. Ooh! I like that little stunt right there he does with the chair. Okay, now we got a spoken monologue. Okay, here we go. A key change and we got two women hopping on stage with their teddy bears. We love our bears. We absolutely love our bears. Okay, so we just saw Tata by Bacho. Yeah, that one's kind of interesting. Yeah, I will say that like some of his vocals at times were interesting, and I like the stunt he performed with the chair and the wardrobe. I guess this is like a song about how much he loves his teddy bear. Maybe there's a much deeper meaning to that, but I don't think I caught on to it very well. Yeah, like, I guess, aside from that, it's not too interesting when it comes to the stage presentation. I feel like he could have done more there. So, yeah, I wouldn't count on this getting very high in the final score. Alright, so, let's give it up for Curly. Ooh, kind of like a mysterious choir we got going on here. They're kind of dressed up like soldiers, or some sort of resistance group. Alright, now they're marching like soldiers, kicking their legs up, sort of like what you would see in like a traditional march. The graphics kind of remind me of The Matrix in a way. You know, when they're in that like nothing realm, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at those dance moves. Yeah, they really got a chance to shine right there. Ooh, that whistle. She whistles just as good as my mom. Yeah, look at the camera rotating around the group as she's like giving her little chants. Okay. Wow. Alright, so Curly with Respir, liber. That one, I will say, you could tell that it has like a very like strong, intricate message to it. It almost sounds like it's like a political song, you know, the way they're dressed up as like resistance members, or like a resistance group, I should say. And the graphics of them like marching perfectly in line on the LED was kind of fascinating. I feel like it's one of those songs that I would understand and be able to critique much better if I knew the actual meaning, you know? Like, maybe if there was like translations I had on standby, you know, I'd be able to give like full-fledged opinions about it. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to chew on it a bit more. Anyway, we got Emforia with Tabare. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. That drum beat just like punches you right in the face. Yeah. They're not doing any build-up whatsoever. I love that guy's sparkly jacket that he's wearing on stage. It looks like all the other members are sporting them as well. Oh, white stripes much? It kind of sounds like this guy is sort of rapping his lyrics, much like Satoshi. Yeah, these graphics really flash right out at you, you know? They really leave an impression. Oh, look at that. The guitarists, like, really, like, clashing with each other, you know? Yeah, no, this is a concert I would like to pay money for, you know? I wouldn't mind seeing Emforia on stage and say, like, Madison Square Garden. Ooh, that muffled little line right there. I love it. Woo! Okay, Emforia! You got something going on. Okay, so Emforia just performed with Tipare, and yo, that one was just banging. Like, I love the little rapping that he does, like, during, like, some of the verses of his song, the lead singer, that is, and the sparkly jackets were really fashionable. The graphics, like, really come out at you. Like, they really want to make sure that listeners remember what they're all about, you know? Like, this one really sticks in your brain. Again, I wish I knew what they were singing, but honestly, I felt the mood for that one. Like, they really left a mark on this contest for today. Like, whoo, Emforia, I hope you come out with a good score. Alright, so our next performer is Katie Rain. She's bringing the song Dance and Cry. Okay, we're sort of pulling the red ribbons here. I wonder what her buddy's doing sitting in the chair opposite of her. Ooh, I just noticed that she has like that big heart shape on her attire, but it's supposed to resemble like an actual heart, you know, not the one you would draw on a piece of paper. Yeah, we're really experimenting with the red colors in this one. I hope she doesn't get too tangled up in those red ribbons. Ooh, ooh, okay. I like this little melody right here during the second chorus. Ooh, electric shock. Yeah, it's nice use of blues and grays and, of course, reds. Yeah, that seems to be the vision for this. Okay. She still feels the beats inside her heart. Alright, so Dance and Cry by Katie Rain. Yeah, that one seems like a nice little club banger. Something that people could probably croon to when they're out at night. Yeah, I like how she does a lot of visuals with the hearts. You know, that's sort of an image that she wants to stick inside people's brains. I like what she did with the ribbons a little bit. Vocal performance, I don't know, wasn't there too much, and I don't think I will remember it too much when I leave this show, you know? So, yeah, Katie Rain, I'm sure you're lovely, but I guess I wasn't feeling Dance and Cry. All right, closing out the running order is Pavel Orlov with Can't Say Goodbye. Bring it on home.
Please take me back, just take me back. Oh.
Ooh, we kind of have a little bit of a groovy piano going on here. Okay. I like how he's delivering his vocals right there. Ooh, okay. My boy knows how to dance. My boy knows how to dance. All right. Yeah, now this guy absolutely reminds me of John Newman. It's sort of like the Love Me Again era, you know? Ooh, those little synthesizer slash violins. They kind of get you into the mood. Again, another rap verse. Oh my god, the Moldovans are just so into hip-hop right now. It's unbelievable. Ooh, yeah, letting out that volatile scream right there. He really felt that to his core. Yeah, this one just has a nice, tightly controlled production to it. It's really good. Woo, alright. Alright. Can't Say Goodbye by Pavel Orlov. Yeah, that one had a lot of funk to it. I really liked the groove it contained. I liked his little dance moves that he did occasionally on the stage. And yeah, like, he had a lot of sounds to experiment with as well. Like, he did a lot of rock, like hard rock, you know, like with the little grunting yell. And he, of course, had a rap verse, which I apparently wasn't aware of, so that was pretty unique. Yeah, I can say that he definitely stands out a little bit more than some of the other singers. So yeah, I'm hoping that he could come away with a decent score. Maybe like the top half of the entire ranking. So yeah, I'm hoping for some good points for Pavel. Okay, so 16 songs, 16 performers. A very interesting afternoon, I gotta say. It's been super eventful. But of course, I gotta give my rankings, so that's what I plan on doing, so let's jump into it. So, my 8 points are going to Emforia for Topal. I loved the flashy graphics they had to offer. The band was super energized. I really loved the spirit they displayed on stage. The sparkly jackets were also neat, and I love their chemistry. So, yeah, Emforia gets my 8 points. My 10 points are going to Satoshi for Viva, Moldova. He had a lot of fortitude when it came to his rapping verses, and of course, he meshed well with his band as well. I like the vocalist that sang right after each of his verses. I wish I knew her name. If y'all do, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, it seems like this would be a good song to send to the show after they were absent because, you know, it gives them a chance to really show off their Moldovan pride. But my 12 points going to Pink Margarita by Cătălina Solomac. I loved the attitude she displayed on stage. I loved the pink getup and the pink graphics. The backup dancers were really into it. She had some vocal power to show. I really think this could bring some life to Moldova's return. And hopefully we can see Cătălina Solomac come away with this. You know, I was super devastated when she did not get on the podium in 2024. So I really hope the jurors come to their senses and honor her. Please, please, oh please honor her. So let's see what happens here. Okay.
Am să rog să facem aceeași numărătoare inversă până apare cartonul pe ecran pentru cei de acasă, iar noi vă anunțăm vocal. Voi sunteți gata? În 3, 1, haideți să vedem și cartonul final, cu punctele finale, ca să știm cine este câștigător.
Uite așa, avem
All right! Okay! Satoshi is the winner!
Satoshi!
And Cătălina Solomac got 3rd place! Okay! That's all I wanted, for her to get on the podium. I mean, a win would have been nice, but 3rd place is great. And Satoshi, he won! Alright! Yo, okay! So we got a rap star in this year's contest. Okay.
O imagine a show-ului Eurovision Song Contest
All right, okay. Honestly, not too bummed out with this. People really like Satoshi, so he's the people's champion, of course.
Și anul acesta va susține câștigătorul finalei naționale cu un premiu bănesc de 1.000.000 de lei pentru Viena.
Oh, it looks like you won a lot of money, too. Oh my god. I think I need to work on my own rapping so I can win a prize like that. Well, that was a very lengthy show, to be sure. But it seems like a lot of people had fun with this. Everybody was in the crowd dancing. They were very thrilled that they put on this event. And it was a lot bigger than the one that they had in 2024. And in 2023, for that matter. So, yeah, I would say that this was a worthwhile show to watch. And I really liked the national pride that all the Moldovans were showing off in that crowd. So, yeah, even though this did go far beyond schedule, I think this was an absolutely joyous program to tune in for. So, Cătălina, Solomac, your time will soon come. I swear to God it will. And Satoshi, congratulations. I hope you have fun in Vienna and that you're able to eat all the pretzels you want. So yeah, that's the show. I had a blast with this one. I hope you did as well. In the meantime, if you guys want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Blue Sky, my Twitch, and my TikTok. Links will be in the description. And that's where we are wrapping up today. My name is Gabriel Jones, and the sun may be setting, but I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.